We're told to never give up, to be the kind of person that finishes what they start. And if you have ever quit something, you probably know that quiet, sinking feelings that follows. Like you've failed some kind of invisible life test. What if learning to quit actually is a valuable life skill that will help you get to your goals faster? I confess I'm not great at quitting. Even when something has stopped being fun, stopped making any sense, or stopped taking me closer to a life that I want, I still just tend to stay. I cling to the familiar, hoping that it will turn around. And I've stayed in projects and jobs, ideas that I have, even like personalities, even way past their expiration date, just because quitting just felt like failure. Somewhere along the way, grit became the golden moral compass and quitting became the ugly duckling. But the thing is, grit is only a virtue if the thing that you're clinging on to is still worth holding on to, it's still worth pursuing. Otherwise, it's just a way to slap makeup on your suffering and time wasting and trying to make it look better than it actually is. I think that the problem isn't really that we lack discipline. It's that we treat stopping as a weakness and we don't accept that sometimes things just stop being worth our time and effort. And we see quitting as flakiness when in reality it's discernment. Quitting isn't about giving up necessarily, it's about redirecting your energy. And when you think about it, not quitting, even when something is clearly not working, is professional level self-sabotage. Refusing to quit doesn't make you strong, it will keep you stuck. I mean, you can just look at me, for example. For years, I was so furiously frustrated with my body. I'd exercise, eat healthier, and do everything right, but nothing changed. And the more effort I put into it, the angrier I got when it yielded no result whatsoever. I kept just waving my arms, being frustrated and mad, like a 3-year-old demanding for my circumstances to change. Then one day, and I feel the need to be clear here, this was years and reflection and therapy later. This is just not an insight that magically fell on my head. But anyway, I realized that I could stop being angry and frustrated. I could stop not accepting, not quit trying to live healthier, but quit the fight, the self-blame and the illusion that my frustration would somehow lead to progress. And the moment I did, I felt some weird kind of empowerment, not because I fixed my problem, but because I stopped wasting energy on resisting. And the same thing happened with my business a few years back. It was all fun and games and it was going really well until it didn't, for many different reasons. And in the beginning of the end, I just refused to accept and see that it was time to quit and do something else. I just kept telling myself that this should work and just clinging on by dear life. Sometimes not giving up is really just another way of saying I'm too scared to let go or to start over. And the truth is, in a society like in the place where I live, we often overvalue persistence and undervalue peace, like just peace of mind. Quitting isn't just the end of something either. It's the start of something else. The ability to recognize when something has served its purpose and to trust that letting go doesn't make you lost. It frees up your resources, your time, your energy, money, so that you can put it into something new. Let's do a little experiment, okay? Think of something in your life that feels really heavy, that is weighing you down. Something that has just stopped moving and stopped giving back to you. And now ask yourself, what if I just quit this? Like no drama or exit thing or something. Just, what if I just stopped pushing for this? Even for just a little while, to come up for air, to breathe. What feelings come up to you when you think about that? Is it relief, fear, grief, freedom, maybe some guilt? Whatever it is, it's data. It's something that it's worth listening to and something that you can work with going forward in your life. For me, for example, stopping being furious about the lack of bodily results from my diet and exercise has opened up the possibility for making other choices, like accepting the fact, even if I feel that it's unfair, and deciding if I'm prepared to do more changes, to put in more effort, or if I'm not ready to do that. Quitting gives you room to make new choices. Not everything worth starting is worth finishing, and everything left unfinished isn't a failure. Maybe you don't need more grit, maybe you need to invite some more grace. So here's to quitting, to changing your mind however many times you want to, and to reclaiming your energy from the things that no longer deserves it. Because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is to walk away.